This man, after injuring 100 people, would go to the police station to confess. It turns out Jack never actually wanted to confess. He was just too tired. He believed the bed in the cell was the most comfortable to sleep on. After Jack rested, he directly charged out of the cell door, then walked out of the prison in broad daylight. However, Jack's existence was a nightmare for the police. He had been killed 30 years ago by a nuclear bomb. But now not only was he resurrected, he also intended to deal with the famous entrepreneur John. But Jack had become incredibly powerful. He could use an axe to stop every single bullet. So John hurriedly started running away, but Jack relentlessly pursued him. Fortunately, Mike came to help John, and managed to block Jack's fatal attack. However, Mike, the so-called strongest swordsman, was no match for Jack at all. He stabbed his sword at Jack, but Jack easily stopped it with just 2 fingers. Jack's terrifying strength was simply beyond human. At that moment, Mike's sword was destroyed by Jack, which felt even worse than being killed. So Mike went alone to the deep mountains to train harder, determined to defeat Jack and regain his honor. But Jack's shadow kept haunting Mike's mind, making him too afraid to draw his sword to fight back. At this moment, Jack was chasing John and the others, who urgently hid in a building, but their hats were too noticeable. Suddenly, a large stone crashed in, and the two were severely injured. Just as Jack was about to finish off John, Mike arrived just in time. At that moment, he seemed to have awakened the ability to predict Jack's attacks, and successfully countered.